What? You're not the Martian Mallow I'm after! No! But I never miss my target. Ever. How did this happen? I would never shoot a civilian. Intentionally. So, you must not be one. Confess, Earth scum. You don't understand. I've turned in 999 targets in a row. Once I hit 1,000, I was supposed to get a free gift. Coincidence? I don't think so. You're in cahoots with my target. Admit it. I didn't know Earth dwellers like to dress up as intergalactic warlords in their spare time. Hands where I can see them. Huh. So you do have hands. Interesting. Is this supposed to help me find my target? I don't have time for gimmicks. Just show me the way. Okay, fine, I believe you. Wrong place, wrong time, yada yada. If you're really sorry about it, then help me toast that Martian Mallow. Maybe if I'm fast, I can still salvage my win streak. I don't want the mothership finding out about this, so if anyone asks, my communicator is broken. Got it? The only other target that ever came close to evading me was this mad lad with a stripy scarf. It was a whole unnecessary headache over, get this, an unpaid space parking ticket. I think he secretly liked being chased around the galaxy. Name's Loola, but the other bounty hunters call me Han. Any guesses why? Because I prefer to work solo. So, you know I'm desperate if I'm asking you for help. Trust me, you don't want that criminal getting too comfy on your planet. Unless you don't care about your planet, which, judging by the way a lot of you treat it. My tracker unit says the target is still in our general vicinity. He's either in the room with us now, on the planet Mars, or somewhere in between. Fade out. Is that all you've got? Is this supposed to help me find my target? I don't have time for gimmicks, just show me the way. Good news! I've tracked the Martian Mallow to a nearby active volcano that's due to erupt, like, yesterday. What a fun setting for an epic showdown. Well, are you coming? Why do you look so nervous? Relax, I come in peace. Unless you're my target, which, as we've established, you're not. So, you're safe. There's nothing more satisfying than when a vile, cruel, and immoral criminal gets exactly what they deserve. A speedy and just trial. That's what keeps me going some days. By the way, you should never wear that costume again. Not because I think other bounty hunters are going to mistakenly come after you. No, it just doesn't flatter your butt. Don't think I'm going to split my prize with you just because you're helping me. You're a subcontractor at best, and your reward will be a sense of pride in a job well done. Maybe a firm handshake if you really impress me. A word of advice for you, Earth Dweller. Never do anything to land yourself in space jail. It's much too cold and dark a place for you. Seriously, there's absolutely zero atmosphere. I can't accept this. I didn't earn it. Well, okay, if you exist. So far, so good. But the closer we get to tracking down this criminal, the more dangerous the situation will become. Are you still in? You're tougher than you look. Where was this that? Watch out, there's a criminal behind you. I was just checking your reaction speed. Leaves a little to be desired, Dweller. It's okay, we'll keep practicing. Imagine my shock when I learned Earth Dwellers don't have stripes. Well, most Earth Dwellers. I did get a charming pink tie the other day. Hey, who is Earth's intergalactic representative? Do you even have one? I know planetary politics are boring, but Don't you want to have some say in the rules around landscaping and trash removal? Okay, now I know you can do better than that. Again. I can't accept this. I didn't earn it. Well, okay, if you insist. I guess I shouldn't have blamed you for the fact that I, missed my target. I'd rather not admit that I'm afraid of failure, though, so I'm gonna keep blaming you anyway. Thanks, you're a real pal. This Earth place is actually kind of fun. Maybe I'm not that mad about having to spend a little extra time here after all. I used to hunt rogue androids masquerading as people, but it started feeling too philosophical. Now I hunt intergalactic war criminals, hyperspace monsters, and people who litter. It's much more cut and dry. What's that fuzzy stuff so many Earth dwellers have on top of their heads? It looks itchy. I knew a guy who sampled the local cuisine once. He ended up with heartburn so bad, he thought his chest was gonna burst. But you seem like the type to know what's good and what's not, so how about it? Take me somewhere for lunch? This marshmallow sure is keeping us on our toes. I respect that. A worthy opponent is so much more fun to bring in. Warm or cold. I tried buying a local female Earth dweller a drink, but she turned me down. What gives? I thought Earth girls were easy. Okay, now I know you can do better than that. Again. You keep giving me things. I don't understand why, but also, I like it, so don't stop. My home planet has no moons. The nights are very cold and very dark. And not very romantic, now that I think about it. This Earth place actually has a lot going for it. This is taking forever! After that epic fail at the disco, I was expecting maybe another 30 minutes of work to get the job done. And now I'm working overtime? Ugh. Well, at least having you around makes things more fun. Maybe a little too fun. So, are all Earth dwellers super cute, or is that just you? Wait a minute. You're not hiding the Martian mallow from me in order to maximize our time together, are you? Because if so, I would have mixed feelings about that. Where I'm from, we don't need to use cryosleep or FTL technology to travel long distances. We have portal guns, also laser guns, and bubble guns, which are great at parties. You're so much cooler than you look. That was supposed to be a compliment, FYI. I've heard that the most famous bounty hunter on Earth is a dog. I love dogs. Can I meet him? Is he such a good boy? Is he the cutest little pupper that ever lived? Careful! My anatomy isn't where you think it is. Just kidding. You should have seen your face. You keep giving me things. I don't understand why, but also, I like it, so don't stop. I can't believe I pulled a cephalopod out of your ocean. When did those guys colonize Earth? I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm having a total blast. Who knew having a partner in peacekeeping would be so great? Now let's go get that Martian mallow. And let's hold hands while doing it. Do I make you nervous? Would it help if I put my ray gun away? Well, too bad. I'm not going to. A lot of Earth dwellers will say you shouldn't shoot first and ask questions later. But hey, if I hadn't done that, we wouldn't have met. You're so cute! I love how a moderate wind could knock you over, yet you're still courageous enough to hunt intergalactic criminals with me. Any good taverns or cantinas around these parts? I like a place with upbeat jazz music and some tension in the air. I want to feel like a brawl could break out at any moment. What's more attractive, speed or accuracy? Doesn't matter what your answer is. I have both in spades. You're very different aesthetically from my usual type, but despite your lack of headtails, I do find you strangely appealing. Hey, have you ever shot a laser blaster? I can teach you if you'd like. Stand in front of me and I'll wrap my arms around you to help you get the pose right. Okay, now I know you can do better than that. Again. Yes! This is going to look so good in my anti-gravity chamber. What? Where do you keep all your favorite stuff? Those floaty things made for great target practice. What'd you call them? Tree leaves? Yeah, we don't have those in my sector. I'm notably different from your usual type, but at the same time, your tastes are clearly wide-ranging. So, tell me, do you find me physically appealing or not? Interesting. I'm glad our scanners are synced. Touching you makes me feel all tingly. If I didn't know any better, I'd say you were using a Keplerian flux zapper on me. But I know you Earth dwellers don't have that kind of advanced technology. Where should we go for dinner tonight? Ooh, should we decide via duel? Nothing like a bit of friendly combat to work up a healthy appetite. Have I gotten shorter since I've been here? I feel like Earth's gravity is slowly compressing me. Is that why you're so short? Maybe you need to take a trip into space with me. You know, you'd make a great bounty hunter. You're so magnetic, I bet you wouldn't even have to track your targets. They'd come right to you. It's like you want me to pay attention to you or something. Yes! This is going to look so good in my anti-gravity chamber. What? Where do you keep all your favorite stuff? That was so cute! I love old-fashioned movies. Back home, they just beam the data straight into your brain, but you Earth dwellers might be onto something with the old-timey sitting next to each other thing. Hey! I just received intel that the Martian mallow we've been chasing isn't actually a war criminal, just an insurance fraudster. Which, if you ask me, is a victimless crime. Guess this means my win streak is safe. We should celebrate by making out. Whenever I see you, my whole body floods with relaxation. It's like your alien pheromones are overwhelming me. I mean that in the best way. I was reading an article about romantic activities for Earth dwellers, and one of the suggestions was to watch for falling stars. Is that so we can protect each other from the impact? It's like you want me to pay attention to you or something. Oh, what did I do to deserve this? What did I do to deserve you? I always thought this planet was an insignificant speck, but I see the way you work to make it a better place, and suddenly it means everything to me. Not to get all sappy or whatever, but yeah, I love this planet now. Because you love it, and because I love you. New target acquired. Launching love attack in 3, 2, 1. Mwah! Aha! Battle armor! Perfect! 'Tis the season after all. When I finally hang up my ray gun for good, I dream of retiring on a quiet farming planet, with you by my side. We'll foster retired moon-jumping cows, space chickens who've laid their last egg, and all the elderly white-faced dogs in the universe. Okay, I'll kiss you. You don't have to twist my arm. Huh? What'd you say? Sorry, I must have spaced out. I never was very good in school. I see the way you look at me when you think I'm not paying attention. Well, guess what? I'm always paying attention. Also, I have excellent peripheral vision, incredible reflexes, near perfect aim. Sorry, am I getting carried away? It's like you want me to pay attention to you or something. It's a good thing I don't have 3 breasts. Otherwise, this wouldn't fit. I think I'm going to wait a while before I take another job. This Earth place is pretty nice, and besides, I'm not done spending time with you yet. Okay! Be careful! My head tails are sensitive. A commitment ceremony? I'm not familiar. So if I complete my contractual obligation to love you for X number of years, I receive half your stuff? Cool. It's like bounty hunting with less violence. Come back to the mothership with me. I want to introduce you to my superiors. What? Is that weird? I mean, they're the closest thing I have to a family. Okay, I'll kiss you. You don't have to twist my arm. Hey, lover, take me to one of those disco things. I promise I won't disturb the peace this time. I brought out my bubble blaster. It's really fun to play with. Not sure what I mean? Let me show you. Let's go to the arcade! I heard there are zombie shooting games there, and I could use some target practice. Plus, I want to win a plush toy that's big enough to have its own gravitational pull. Okay! It's like you want me to pay attention to you or something. Believe it or not, I have 17 weapons concealed in this spacesuit. I love technology! Some might say the planets aligned in order for us to meet. I say you can make a straight line through any number of random planets if you try hard enough. But in the end, the important thing is that we found each other. Now that I've been on Earth for a while, I can honestly say that you're unlike any other Earth dweller on this planet. You're 1 in 8 billion, lover, and I'm the luckiest gal in the verse. Hold out your arms, press your chest against mine, and now we wait for our hearts to beat in sync. That's how we show love back in my sector. I love you from the tips of my tails to the tails of my tips. Huh. That's a phrase from back home, but maybe it doesn't translate super well. My love for you is as deep as a black hole, as expansive as the galaxy, and as intensely hot as the heart of a star. Ooh, I heard there's a theme park called Edge of the Galaxy. Can we go? Pretty please? I can't wait to see how humans portray space life. I bet they did a really good job. Oh my gosh! I can't believe you didn't tell me about laser tag! What other exciting Earth activities have you been keeping secret? Come on, let's go! I just can't stop thinking how good you'd look in Cosmic Couture, and how good it would look on your bedroom floor. I admire the way you strive to make the universe a better place. That's always been my goal, too. You use the power of love, I use the power of space lasers. We're like 2 sides of the same coin. With you, I'm never bored, but I do miss the hunt sometimes. I wonder if there are any other criminals wandering around on this planet that I could capture. A rogue android or a shape-shifting alien, perhaps? I'd even settle for a jaywalker. How would you feel about investing in a submarine? From what I understand, humans don't really retrieve their sunken ships. In space, selling shipwreckage is a big business. I sense an untapped market. I wanted to make you breakfast, but I couldn't figure out how to work your toaster. Why don't you have a plasma knife? Doesn't matter. Let's go out for breakfast to the Intergalactic House of Waffles. You Earth dwellers rely heavily on water, yet most of Earth's water is undrinkable. Have you ever thought of looking for a more hospitable planet? You and I should take a space cruise. I've always wanted to see the storms of Jupiter. Just imagine cuddling up together, wrapped in a space blanket, the clouds and winds whirling around us. Doesn't it sound romantic? Let's head to the tavern. I want to celebrate our love with a few tankards of ale and a rowdy game of darts. The more off balance we are, the better. You do so much for so many people, but you deserve to be taken care of too. So next time there's a crisis or whatever, I'll be calling the shots. Literally, with my ray gun. I think I'm going to wait a while before I take another job. This Earth place is pretty nice, and besides, I'm not done spending time with you yet. You make me feel so light, like I'm walking on the moon. I think I can officially say my first excursion to the planet Earth was a success. It was a very different kind of success than I was expecting, but hey, maybe that's the best kind. Hold out your arms, press your chest against mine, and now we wait for our hearts to beat in sync. That's how we show love back in my sector. If we're ever in a social situation and you just want some alone time with me, say the word and I'll open up a portal ASAP. The word is pineapple backwards, by the way. What? It has to sound inconspicuous so people don't figure it out. Bounty hunting is a way of life, one that's not really compatible with falling in love and settling down. But for you, I'm willing to change my ways. I'm willing to only work Monday to Friday. Hello, my little love bug. Am I using that word right? Calling someone an insect is insulting, but calling them a bug is endearing, right? I don't understand the difference. I just wanted to be cute for you. I feel inspired, reinvigorated, determined to keep fighting the evils of the universe. As long as I can do it back to back with you, lover. New target acquired. Launching love attack in 3, 2, 1. Mwah! When you look at me, I feel like I've been shot through the heart, and you're to blame. You give love such a good name. Never change, babe.
Who's that girl? Well, I hope she doesn't feel too bad about that unfortunate feature of hers.
Not everyone has it in them to fight the evils of the universe. Some people are the evils of the universe. Your heart turned out to be the real prize, and I didn't even have to shoot anyone to get it. I mean, I did technically shoot you, but I didn't have to. Who's that girl? Are we gonna have a problem? Before you answer, you should know I solve most of my problems with violence.
Nice cosplay. I'm not sure what character she's supposed to be, but I can tell she did it on a budget.
Someone with terrible aim threw a knife at me earlier. It's mine now. I figured an Earth-made stabby thing would be a nice addition to my arsenal. Target or not, I may decide to have that one frozen in carbonite. The walls of my quarters are pretty bare. That Earth dweller said something mean about me. As if I give a Rodention's ass what she thinks. According to my computer, there's no intergalactic bounty on that one's head. But maybe there should be.